to see whether this works. Let's see. I generally don't know if I'm live right now, but we're gonna go with it anyway. If you guys are showing up, we're doing a watch along. A watch along. God, we're doing a watch along for the Manchester City Wolverhampton Wanderers game. I don't even know if I'm live right now. I'm testing a streaming service of multi-streaming on YouTube and TikTok. I have no idea whether I'm live or not right now. So yeah, if you guys do come across, let me know. Type it in the comments, and I'll be able to let you know. Well, I'll be able to know if I'm streaming basically. End stream. It says I'm streaming, so we're gonna act like we're streaming and see how this goes. But here we are, Manchester City against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm a little bit disappointed by the lineup. I can't lie. The lineup is a little bit disappointing for me. Rico Lewis is starting. He's obviously got those links away to Nottingham Forest at the moment. I would have preferred to see Mateus Nunes start in there. We're moments away from kickoff, by the way, right now. Am I live? I just want to make sure. Am I live? Live stream, live with Restream. Okay, I'm live on both. Nice. Although no comments are coming through. So if you guys are commenting right now, I genuinely cannot see anything, and that's something I need to change. Which is bizarre, because usually if I'm ever streaming on TikTok specifically, yeah, usually if I'm ever streaming on TikTok, comments start coming through pretty quickly, which tells me I'm not streaming right now, which is a little bit worrying. Let's see. Am I live on YouTube? My YouTube channel. I am live. Okay, nice. I'm getting a little bit of inception here because I'm gonna. Okay, well, screw it. We're gonna go with it anyway, and we're gonna see how this goes. See if there's any comments that come through, because it should also link up to my TikTok. But anyway, I guess we should just carry on. Yeah, we're moments away from kickoff here. Manchester City. I'm confident about today, even though I'm not a big fan of the lineup. I would have liked to see Marmoush start. They're currently doing the minute silence, by the way, for Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, of course. But yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the lineup today. I would have preferred to see Marmoush start, Shirky start. Obviously, Foden has been ill or injured. I think he's actually been injured. So he's not a player I expected to be in the starting lineup today. But it is a little bit disappointing, the starting lineup, I can't lie. But we move. I still think we'll get the job done. I think Wolves are quite weak. I don't want to be disrespectful to Wolves, but I do think that they're quite weak this season. Let's see. I just want to quickly see if I'm... Okay, guys, I can't see your... Okay, what's happening is I can't see your guys' comments on TikTok coming through on my live stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my TikTok up on my next to the game. So I can read your guys' comments. I thought the comments would come through on this bit of my screen right here, but it's not working. I don't know why. But yo, what's up, guys? Haaland ×2, Nori ×1. What, you think 3-0 today? Shirky should be starting. I agree. I think Shirky should be starting today. Yeah, it's disappointing that he's not, but what can you do? We should win the game regardless. I don't see a way we don't win against Wolves today. The lineup looks a little dodgy. It should be enough. I mean, I agree. Like, I'm not a big fan of Rico Lewis starting in there, especially with the rumors to Nottingham Forest. I don't see the reason why. The reason why he would start today, specifically because I would have liked to see this game specifically. I would have liked to see Mateus Nunes and Nori both on either wingback, just to see how it works. Because Wolves are a team that you can kind of do that against, because I don't think that they're that offensively strong. But we're about to have kickoff here, boys. Reinders gets one, hopefully. No, Savinho, no. Savinho's in the gym, bro. Did you not see his Instagram? Savinho's in the gym, man. Well, we're about to kick off here at the Molineux Stadium. I've just come off of the back of watching an unbelievable game for Sunderland. If you guys do not know, I'm a Sunderland and Man City supporter. That riles some people up the wrong way. So I'm in a great mood right now. But we are about to see kickoff for Manchester City. Hopefully City can win it as well. James Trafford, the ball has been played back to, and we are live. I'm interested to see how we set up. I'm also interested to see defensively how we cope today. It'll be very interesting to see what we do today. And also it'll be interesting to see how well Wolves perform today. Wolves look like they're starting very narrow defensively. Good carry there from, I believe, Reinders to kick us off. Ball out to Doku. So who would you want to win when City face Sunderland? I would like to cry, is what I'd like to do. I've never had to deal with this other than when I was a little kid, and I just loved watching football when I was a kid and just cheered everything on. Now, I think it just depends. It just depends on the context of the game. But I wouldn't support one team over the other, if that makes sense. I wouldn't do that. Another glory hunting tourist. Okay, man. Says the Man United fan. Okay, good take there from Bernardo. Out to Doku. Doku's already received the ball a couple times in wide positions. Go on, Doku. Takes on his fullback. Ball in. Oh, I thought that was falling to Haaland for a second, boys. I prefer to keep Lewis. I think he's young, talented. I do think he's a good squad player. I know what you mean. Like, I think he's a good squad player. I do agree. But it just depends if it all depends. Like, Lewis is a very specific player to dominating games and keeping possession. He's not physically adept to play in the right. The problem with Rico Lewis is that I don't think he has a specific position, if you know what I mean. I don't think, by the way, Bernardo Silva with a ball in. I don't think Rico Lewis has a specific position on the football pitch where you're like, okay, this is where he's going to start long term. I wouldn't say he's good enough to play attacking midfield for us. I wouldn't say he's good enough to play defensive midfield. And I also wouldn't say he's good enough to play at right back. And those are the positions he occupies himself in. So I think it's difficult with Rico Lewis. He is good depth. He is a good squad player to have. But if you could get a good amount of money for him and potentially bring someone else before the end of the window in, I wouldn't think it would be the worst thing in the world. Says the Man United fan who actually lives in Manchester, I think you mean. Okay, you've done me there. You've done me there. Fair enough. Reinders on the ball. I'm so excited to watch Reinders this season, boys. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am. Jeremy Doku, nutmegs. He doesn't get past him. Never mind. As I said, it'll be interesting to see how Wolves cope in the game today. Because I personally have tipped them to get relegated. So it'll be interesting, for sure. Good ball there from Stones. Oscar Bob will be another one. I want him to do well today. I really want him to score a goal. Good ball as well from Bob into Reinders. We're already making inroads behind Wolverhampton. Only a couple minutes into the game. Things are looking positive for City so far. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be doing. I know. Obviously, a few of the guys I used to stream. Obviously, a while ago. A lot of the guys probably wouldn't even know I'm streaming right now because I haven't streamed like a year. But I will be doing this for the 9 people in my my TikTok stream at the moment. I will be doing this every City game this season. So Wolverhampton with a flick on there, but didn't lead to anything. It was offside by Strand Larsen. Need to just settle into the game. Although we're looking good early. Early signs are good. Nice to see you back on the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's weird. Only the YouTube comments are coming through on my stream deck, which is a little bit annoying. Reinders finding space. Marmouche and him this season could be lethal. Yeah, I agree. I just wish Marmouche started today. I'm a little bit mad at Pep. I'm doing a fantasy Premier League this season. I wasn't going to do it until last second, but I did end up doing it, and I put Marmoush and Shirky in my FPL. So yeah, I've been royally fucked by Pep once again. Every season, man. Every season, the same shit happens. Wolverhampton with a break here. Down the wide side. It's a ball into the box. It's well cut up by Diaz. We just need to. All right, it's a bit calm now, but it was a dangerous attack there for Wolves. They put a good ball into the box. Can City only win by 2 goals today, please? So Sunderland can stay top low. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind. Hopefully 3 goals, and then it's Sunderland and City at the top. We're top of the league. Yeah, I'm fucking buzzing, man. City need to win by 3 or more to get first. It's fantastic to see your stream again. Thanks, man. I think I can see the same profile picture. I saw your comment from the YouTube as well, if that was you, which I assume it is. It is a little bit strange to me, though, why it's not coming through. Why is my screen a bit blurry? All right, good defensive work there from Jeremy Doku. Yeah, I wanted to stream more this season. I know I haven't been doing it recently, so I want to get back into it. All 3 scorers from last season as well. Great to see. Yep, all 3 from the championship. Unbelievable scenes. The noise as well at the Stadium of Light was insane. You could hear it across the screen. Yes, bro, it is. But great to watch the streams again. What happened because you stopped last season? Just time-wise, man. Like, I had a lot of shit going on. I still do have a lot of shit going on, but I want to try and make more time to stream again. I was just exhausted at times. So, but we back. I'm re-energized for the new season. All right, ball out to Oscar Bob. Go on, Bob. Take on your man. I love Oscar Bob's close control. It's so back post to Jeremy Doku. He misses it. Copying any of the new kits? If so, what players? I know I'm definitely going to cop the black kit. That's 100%. I'm undecided whether I'm probably going to get the home kit as well for City. I'm definitely getting the black kit as well for Sunderland as well. And probably the home one for Sunderland. So I'll probably get both the home and the full blacked out kits for both of them. In terms of names on the back of my shirt for City this season, I probably want Marmoush on the back of one. And I probably the other one's difficult. In terms of the home shirt, maybe that's a good one. Maybe Shirky. Oh, City pressing. Oh, ref called a foul. We're so close to breaking through there. Black hit so clean, but not the rain one. Oh, the rain one is so trash, man. I can't believe we actually put that kit out, man. That kit was so trash. Big season for Doku, needs to start delivering. I think that towards the back end of the season, personally, and also during preseason, like the Club World Cup, I think Doku has been showing progression in terms of good tackle there from Nico Gonzalez. Wide pass from Bernardo out to Doku, but Doku has an opportunity here. He's tripled up on. Reinders on the edge. Finds a ball out to Bob. Is it too much? Yeah, it's too much. I'm going Rodri on home, Marmoush on black. Yeah, Marmoush on black is the right move. That's what I'm going to do. Call me crazy. I just don't see this league, league-winning side. Why so? Like, why so? They don't strike that fear into teams. I personally think that if you look at the forward line and midfield specifically, I think it's a terrifying team. I think it's terrifying. I don't see another team in the league with the same midfield attacking options. People are writing off Man City like crazy this season, man. It's crazy to see what some people are saying. I can't believe Sunderland won so comfortably. Same. I knew Sunderland would do a lot better than what some people are saying this season. I knew it wouldn't be like, oh, Sunderland and get relegated, but I didn't think we'd do that well. First game, I was very pleasantly surprised. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I do think we strike fear into teams personally. If we add Donnarumma and Rodrigo, then if you don't see Man City as a title winner, then I don't know. Yeah, if the only question I have about Donnarumma, is with the ball at his feet. It's a very unlike Pep Guardiola signing. The reason why I say that is because he's being pushed out of PSG by Luis Enrique, for the reason that he doesn't have ball distribution. So to bring him into a Pep Guardiola side is a little bit bizarre. However, one thing I will say is that Pep Guardiola probably won't be here in the next 2 years, which is sad to say, but it's probably the truth. Which means the club are probably planning for a life where Pep Guardiola is not going to be there. And Donnarumma, at that stage, will be 28 years old. And we will have a long-term goalkeeper in spot, who is a top-class goalkeeper and one of the best in the world. So I think this is a club decision more than Pep, personally. Even though I know Donnarumma's already talked to Pep, reportedly. At least Pep is not starting Gundo. I hope Nico keeps getting game time. Yeah, same. I was really glad to see Nico on the starting lineup. Nico on the ball here. Good carry. This is what I love about Nico Gonzalez. He carries the ball so well. Let's go. Out to Doku. Go on. Back to... poor ball from Doku. Back to Gonzalez. But I really rate Gonzalez. I'm a big fan of Nico Gonzalez. This is Pep last season for sure. I hope you're wrong. But I think you're right. I hope you're wrong, though. I really hope you're wrong. I do think Pep will work well with him and develop him. We've seen it with Edison. With who? Sorry. Donnarumma. To an extent. I just hope that we don't try and get him to do stuff that he's not comfortable with doing. I hope that we don't try and get him, put him in situations where he's going to make mistakes. We just have to use him to his best of abilities. Like, we have to understand he's not going to be another Edison, in terms of no one has the ball distribution of Edison. And if you try and put him in positions that Edison is consistently in, he will make mistakes and we will give goals away. City back to pointless, non-stop tiki-taka passing, even though it's been figured out. I really don't think that that's the case. Ball in. Erling. Just above Erling Haaland. Ooh, okay. I think is that the first shot on goal? 12 minutes in. We've not created anything substantial so far, but we are encroaching into dangerous positions. And I do think that we're looking good so far. Although Wolves have had a dangerous attack of themselves. 1K subs in live stream. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah. The 1K is thank you to you guys more than anything. Thank you guys for hitting me 1K on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Same with Rodrigo. I don't think if we can get that one done. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Like, the thing I fear about, if I'm being honest, is that, because I was talking to a Liverpool fan the other day, if Liverpool don't get Alexander Isak, they might turn to Rodrigo. And if we don't sort the Savinho situation out soon and act on Rodrigo, we could find ourselves in a race for Rodrigo with Liverpool. It could happen. So I think that that's something we have to be wary of. And therefore, I think that if we are going to sell Savinho, if that is going to happen, then we need to act quick, in my opinion. Nico starting off brilliant today. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm a huge fan of Nico Gonzalez, honestly. I think he's one of the best, and I know this is going to be crazy to some. I think he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. The only reason that he won't get game time is because Tajani Reinders and Rodri are just that good. Is Foden's City career over? No, not at all. I don't think it's over at all. I think he has to fight for his place, but I think that's the same situation for a lot of players at the club. I don't see anyone having a lockdown place in the City squad at the moment. That makes it very obvious to me that Doku started today and Bob started today. But Foden, like, you got to think as well, we've got so many games throughout the season. Foden's going to get games. Shirky's going to get games. Like, they're all going to get games. Marmoush is going to get games. So, I just think it's whoever's performing the best will get in the team, which I think is great. I think it's a great position to be in terms of the amount of attacking talent we have. I saw the potential in that first game he played where he got injured last season. Are you talking about Nico Gonzalez? Yeah, for Nico, yeah. I see the same thing. He wowed me the first season, the first game. I was like, this is exactly what we've been missing in the midfield. Denzel Dumfries, do we need him? Not in my opinion. No, I wouldn't sign Denzel Dumfries. As crazy as this sounds, we already have a Denzel Dumfries in Mateus Nunes. And I know that sounds crazy to some people. I'm not saying Mateus Nunes is as good as Dumfries, but he serves the same purpose in terms of an attacking right back who's athletic and can get up down the pitch. I think we need a right back who could fit into our possession-based system, but also is defensively really strong as well. Which I've always said Javera Reed is that guy. 19-year-old from the Dutch league. He's I've watched him a few times. He's phenomenal. Do I think City will miss De Bruyne? Yeah, of course. There's not. Oh, I do think. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that we will miss. I think we will miss De Bruyne. How can you not? A player that good. Wearing that shirt from last season as curse. Get it off. I've not got the new shirt of the season. I could put the treble winning shirt on. To be fair, I could do that. Oh, so close to a good turn there from Rodri. Reinders trying to find the pass. Wolves have set up very defensively strong so far, to be fair. Segundo, I agree. Nunes is dreadful. Kusanov right back for me if we don't sign anyone. I don't agree that Nunes is dreadful. I think I don't think he's great defensively. I think he can definitely get caught out defensively. But you just need to find the right balance in the defense and the midfield, and it should be fine, in my opinion. I think we can get guys. We've won the Premier League with Fabian Delph at left back. Like, we need to remember, and Zinchenko. And I know obviously Zinchenko is a cult hero to some City fans. I never rated him. I never thought he was that good. He's quick and he can defend and powerful. You talking about Denzel Dumfries? What about Wesley from the Club World Cup for right back? Yeah, he's another one. He's another one for sure. I'd be interested in signing him as well. I like those two. Is Bernardo Silva captain material? Yeah, I do think he is. I'm glad that we kept him. I know it's against a lot of City fans as well. Oh, Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob with a lovely little find. Drop of the shoulder. Oh, I think that's Ayat Nori that found himself. Wait, no, it might have been Rico Lewis, actually. Yeah, Rico. Lovely little bit of I just love the close control of Oscar Bob, man. Honestly, this kid he needs to be respected at Premier League level this season. He's going to have a great season, honestly. I truly do believe that. Should have started Shirky. I wanted Shirky to start as well, yeah. The problem is we have so many attackers that I love that we can't start them all. Ball in. Poor. Doesn't beat the first man. The thing that's really exciting is the fact that Rodri traveled to Wolves. Can we win that, Nico? I think Pep time at City has run its course. He stayed a year too long for me. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think we're going to win the league this season. I genuinely believe that we're going to win the league this season. I think that I think that Pep Guardiola. I think Pep Guardiola is going to coach this team to win the Premier League. You got to remember as well, like Pep Guardiola is the master at finding, identifying players' strengths and weaknesses and building a system around it. All right, good claim from Trafford there. I'm really excited to see Trafford in this team. I'm not a big fan of Trafford personally because he was a bit of a twat for Burnley last season against Sunderland. But I'm very interested to see how he performs for City in the time that he has because it's clear Edison's leaving. It's clear Edison's leaving for me. So it'll be interesting to see in that interim between when we get Donnarumma, potentially, and not. It'll be interesting to see. Hold on, Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland! How have you missed? How has he missed? It's a great ball from Bernardo Silva to the back post. Erling Haaland has just missed an open goal. You've got to score that. It's a little bit over his head, but you've got to score that, man. You've got to score that. Nah, you got to score it. It's a bit over his head. I understand that, but... Nah, he's got to score that. He's got to score that. Wait, you support City too? Yeah, I do. I support City and Sunderland. I have ever since a kid. What about Xavi Simons? Oh, Wolverhampton on the break here. Is he off? He's off. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. This is going to be City games for the first few games of the season, isn't it? It's going to be basketball football. You don't win the league over Liverpool? I disagree. I think we can absolutely win the league over Liverpool. Sunderland, wait, and how? What do you mean? I basically to fully explain. I've explained it a few times on live streams, but people, I don't think it's not normal for people to support two teams, so I get it. But I grew up in Australia. I was born in England, but I grew up in Australia, and both sides of my family are from different parts. So my mum and dad's sides of family are from different parts of England. So one's Manchester, one is Sunderland, and I just ended up supporting both teams. I was brought up a Sunderland fan, and then because of the Manchester links and watching them so much as a kid, I became a Manchester City fan as well when I was like young. Pretty much around the time when Aguero scored that winning goal against not Manchester United, against QPR. That's pretty much when I was when I was a City fan. So I was about 12 at the time. Do we need Xavi Simons at City? Hold on. Wolverhampton with another break here. We just need to control these counterattacks. Nico Gonzalez broke it up, but it was ruled as a foul by the referee. Explains the accent. Yeah. Do we need Xavi Simons at City? I'd say no. I don't think we do. No, I don't think we do. Because we have enough options off the left-hand side and also an attacking midfield that I just don't think he's necessary to what we need. I don't even necessarily think we need Rodrigo, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't even think we need Rodrigo. I'd get Rodrigo over Savio. Yeah, I get him if we can, but I'm not that like invested in it. I hope we get him, but I'm not like, I don't think it's do or die for us. How old is Will? Will is 25. Will is 25. I do think Doku, Foden, and Haaland will be our best players this season. Doku, Foden, and Haaland. That's interesting shouts. I definitely think Haaland. I think Marmoush is going to be huge for us this season. I think Tijani Reinders is going to be massive, and I think Rodri will as well. I also think that having Stones back could be a blessing in disguise, for sure. I'm not keen to sell him, but yeah, I'd take him. Trafford dealing with a long ball. What are you guys thinking of our start so far then? What do you guys think of our first 22 minutes or 23 minutes? I'm a little bit slightly concerned of the fact that Wolves have been getting in behind. Again, as I say that, Wolves are in a transition here, which a heavy touch puts it into the palms of Trafford. Yeah, I'm KG. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned at that. However, I do think we look dangerous going the other way. I think Shirky has the highest ceiling this season. Yeah, I just don't want to put too much pressure on Shirky, to be completely honest. I think he'll do well for us, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him. I think we've got a lot of players. I just hope people don't expect him to be the next De Bruyne. He could develop into that type of player. We don't know. But I just don't think it's fair to put those expectations on him. I'm hoping that the whole squad can step up with creativity. So players like Doku, Marmoush, Bob, Foden can all chip in alongside Shirky. Second half, get Shirky and Marmoush on? Absolutely. Absolutely. How can we see live? What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyone watching the game should now know why Pep keeps Silva. His work is great. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Bernardo Silva. I just don't like him in the right channel. I don't like him on the right wing. Do you remember me? Lucas Hall. I do remember your name. Yes, I do. You used to be in my streams. I Nori with oh no, that's Reinders with a lovely piece of footwork. Tries to feed Haaland in behind, but it's claimed by Jose Sarr. How can we see the live match? Either go to the Molyneux, get a ticket, or not now. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get in, but or Sky Sports. Sky Sports is your best option. If you don't have Sky Sports, then I'm not recommending it, but dodgy streams. But I'm not recommending it. But it's just an option. Potentially. Do you think any more signings will happen for City? Yes, I do. I do. I think that we're gonna get Donnarumma, personally. That looks like it's pretty much guaranteed to happen. Oh, sorry, no. Edison's ill, isn't he? Edison's ill. That's why he's not in the squad today. Has nothing to do with nothing to do with him going to Galatasaray. Nothing. Jeremy Doku brings down. Solskjaer got banned. You got banned? Banned from what? Ball in from Wolves. Strand Larson. Good block from John Stones, I think that is. Guys, the last 5 minutes, and Wolverhampton Wanderers are 1-0 up. 1-0. Oh, it's offside. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Oh, boys, this is not a great start to the game. I can't lie. I was expecting a little bit better than this. Can you try and add a scoreline if you will be going live often during Man City games? Actually, that's a great idea. That's something I will do off of stream midweek. But yes, that's something I can absolutely do. Yeah, so City just went 1-0 down, but it was ruled offside. Manetzi put it in the back of the net. We're looking very open. Everything that everyone's been saying about City being defensively weak coming into the season, they at the moment we're proving that they have a point. It's not been a great start. I got banned from TikTok. Oh damn! This is your new account then? Do you live in the UK or Oz? I live in the UK now. Cheating again? 115. You wanna add some tears to those comments? Why can't you show the game? I would literally get banned. I get banned from TikTok, so and YouTube, because I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time as well. I don't know how the YouTube is going views wise right now, but yeah, we're out there as well. When's Rodri expected to be back? Rodri is expected to be back after the international break. Whether he's fully fit or not, I'm not sure. To be honest, with the injuries that he's had, I think it's going to take him some time to get back to his best level, to be completely honest. I'm probably saying closer to October, December time is when we're going to see Rodri get back into the full swing of things. Ball in from Bernardo. Wolverhampton clear. Falls to Reinders on the edge. What's Bob got? Okay, Bob puts the ball in the back, but it's collected by Jose Sarr. The Mertzi offside goal kind of gave me a heart attack. Yeah, same. I'm not going to lie. I thought, fuck. New season, same shit. Not going to lie, I'm terrified of those counters. Yeah, Wolves have been really good so far. I can't lie. I predicted Wolverhampton to get relegated this season. Either we're really bad defensively, like really bad, or Wolves have picked up pockets. Wolves are on a transition again. I think it's Bellegarde. Oh, it's fallen back post. It's a great save by James Trafford. One-on-one at the back post. But it's offside. It's offside again. But that is a great save by Trafford. That man does not want to let go of that number one spot for City. And if he keeps making saves like that, he could claim it. What a save. Absolutely. Highline is not working. No, it's not at the moment. I honestly think that we probably need to start Kasanov a bit more. Because he's got that pace. At the moment, my first and almost playing the ball out, causing ourselves problems again. Yeah. Opening 30 minutes, I've got to say, I'm a little bit worried. I can't lie. Rico Lewis to Forest. Yeah, it does look like he could potentially go to Forest. The one thing I will say is the one change that I'm thinking of right now is at halftime we take off Lewis and we bring on Kasanov. I think Diaz struggles with highline. Yeah, he's not the quickest. Him and John Stones, though, they're physically not capable center backs. Like, not in a rude way, but I'm just mean in terms of with their like turning to goal and running backwards is not their strong suit. They're both very good defenders with the ball in front of them. Don't get me wrong, but they're both not physically that great. Like John Stones, obviously injury issues. He's aging a bit. Diaz has never been quick. Even when we first signed him, he wasn't quick. So having Kasanov's pace in that back line allows us to play a higher line. Without that pace, I think that we're really running the risk of getting transitioned on. Why does Kasanov get overlooked? He's rapid and strong, and I don't get what Pep is thinking. I don't either. Pep is a very strange human being. A fucking genius, don't get me wrong, but a very strange human being at the same time. I don't always understand his decisions, but I kind of accept that sometimes his decisions are for the best. But I don't know with Kasanov specifically. I think he'll learn. I think he will learn. He's just, I don't know. I don't know what Pep's thinking, but I try and give him a little bit of leeway because he's Pep Guardiola. You know what I mean? Not to question the GOAT, but sometimes it's hard to understand. Absolutely, I get it. But Pep's always been this way. That's not like, I know obviously that now we're losing more games. Like last season, we lost more games. People are questioning Pep quite a lot, but I always questioned Pep when we were winning games as well. Like when we were winning league titles, there were things that Pep did, and I was like, I don't know if I agree with that. And then it would work, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. What are you watching it on? I'm watching on Sky Sports. I've got the Sky Sports app on my laptop, and I'm watching it from that. So that's what I'm doing right now. What we need to do is I think we need to get Oscar Bob on the ball a bit more and give him some support down that right-hand channel. Because every time Oscar Bob gets the ball, he looks dangerous. I think Bernardo, good little 1-2 there between Bernardo and Rico. Falls to the edge of the box to Nico. Close down. Wolves are doing a really good job at ball back out to Bob. Go on, Bob. Go on, Bob. Oh, skips away from a couple. Bob. Stop it. This guy is too good. Oscar Bob. Boys, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see Oscar Bob dribble around like 6 players just then? I know it didn't lead to anything, but this guy is so good. He's so good. Rodrigo would be clutch right now. You know who else could be clutch right now? Omar Marmoush. He's not on the pitch. I hope we make changes in the second half pretty early. All right. Doku has been a little bit underwhelming so far. Bob the GOAT. Yeah, Bob is insane. All right, Nori. Dribbles through. Fouled. Referee. That should have been given as a foul. Doku. But Wolves are doing a good job at the moment of defending their goal. At the moment, they're blocking out the spaces in the middle of the park. They're making it difficult for us to penetrate them. I'm seeing at the moment the weak points being in the right channel. I think that Oscar Bob down the right hand side. Oh, to Johnny Reinders with a lovely run. Oh, he plays it to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis across to Haaland. 1-0. Let's go. Erling Haaland. Oh, it's not been the greatest start by Manchester City, but we are 1-0 up against Wolverhampton. Let's go. Oh, a tap in at the back post for Erling Haaland, but we've got to give some credit there to Tijani Reinders. That is a phenomenal run through the midfield by Reinders, breaking the lines, playing the ball through to Rico Lewis, and then Rico Lewis finds Haaland. It's a great goal. It's a great goal. We needed that as well. We really needed that. Tijani Reinders is phenomenal, boys. He takes it from deep. He dribbles through the lines. That little carry between 2 players and then just to flick it over the top to Rico Lewis. And then, of course, Erling Haaland's he's always going to find that space at the back post. It's a really good goal. Reinders is phenomenal, boys. Reinders is... I have no words. He can do everything. Wonderful, wonderful goal. But as I said, we needed that. We really, really needed that. Because we've been defensively quite poor at times this game. Calling it now, Reinders player of the season for us. I can see it. I can absolutely see it. Yeah, I can see a world where that happens. You know what I need to do real quick? No. I can't be bothered. I was going to open up Twitter. I honestly can't be asked to deal with Twitter. Can't be asked. But yeah, we needed that. Reinders is going to be signing of the season. Absolutely. I believe that. Trafford masterclass. Yeah. I mean, obviously it was offside, so we can't say that Trafford's the reason why we're winning right now. But that save was phenomenal. It really was. It was a top save. If he keeps pulling them out, then whoever's number one has got a good claim there from Trafford again. Ball into the box from Wolves, and he deals with it. Tell you what, Trafford's performing very well so far. Very impressive. Why no Shirky or Marmoush? I can't answer that question, to be completely honest with you, man. I don't get it. But one thing we've got to say for sure is that Shirky and Marmoush will come on this game. They better. I've got Shirky and Marmoush both in my FPL. So, yeah. We've got a problem. We got a big problem. If do we need Donnarumma? Yeah. If we let go of Edison, yeah, I do think we do. We need a goalkeeper, and Donnarumma is the best option on the market. So I would say yes. Reinders. Yeah, no, Reinders is phenomenal. Oscar Bob with a break here. Oscar Bob carrying through. We've got a great opportunity here. Tajani Reinders fed on the outside. He finishes into the far corner. That's 2-0 for Manchester City. Let's go. Oh, that's massive. Daylight between Wolves and Man City. Reinders is absolutely phenomenal, lads. I don't even know what to say. I said it, boys. I said it when Tajani Reinders joined Manchester City. This boy is world class, and I meant every single word. He is world class. He's going to prove that this season. That is Reinders now setting up the first goal with the pass through to Rico Lewis, and then now scoring the goal. Oh, boys. Tajani Reinders. I've got no words left for him. Reinders is the best player I've ever seen. I know, right? Unbelievable. That's 2-0. That's 2-0. And now, after a pretty how do you say, concerning start to the game. I know obviously we didn't really concede that many actual shots on target. However, we did get broken on a few times by Wolves. You know, they did have some shots from some offside positions. But we've now got daylight between us and Wolves, and I think that should be enough. We've got such attacking power that it's really nice. James Trafford as well, I've got to say, has had a really good start to the game so far. I just paid for City Plus thinking I could watch the game, but I can't. Man. Rose emojis in the chat, man. Rose emojis in the chat. Oh, that's tough, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you could watch the preseason game. You would have got the Palmer game out of that, but would you sell Rico? I wouldn't. I wouldn't be against it. I can see the arguments for and against it. It depends on the price point for me. Bob is great for not trying to find Erling. What do you think about Rodrigo and Donnarumma? I think that if we sell Edison, which is looking very likely because of his illness today, and if we sell Savinho, then I think that we probably have to bring them both in. If not, just one of them, which is Donnarumma, in my opinion, more important. My thing has lost a little bit of focus. I don't know why. All right, there we are. We're back. We're so back, man. Any news on Ortega? No, there's not been any news on Ortega so far. Not gonna lie, we hit a gem in Reinders. Yeah, I knew it as soon as we signed him. I watched him a few times for AC Milan last season, and I was blown away by him. Specifically in the game against Real Madrid, he was absolutely phenomenal for AC Milan. When we signed him, I just knew it. I was like, yeah, this guy's world class. He's the perfect Ilkay Gundogan replacement. He's going to score goals. He's going to add quality in the midfield in terms of ball carrying. And to be honest, I genuinely believe that because of the Reinders signing, I don't think we need Kovacic anymore. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think we need him anymore. But he did play well last season, Kovacic. So despite having a few annoying moments, I can't lie. But imagine him with Rodri. I know, boys, it's going to be illegal. Like, it's going to be illegal. Reinders and Rodri in the midfield is just, it's a problem. It's a real problem. Like, I've said this in multiple videos I've made. I don't think that people understand just how good Reinders and Rodri as a double pivot is going to be in the midfield. Like, I don't think people get it. Haaland player of the season. I predicted that in my predictions. Look at I'm just watching the aerial view of Reinders build up to the Haaland goal. Honestly, this guy's gonna be he's gonna be so good for us. I'm so excited. We've made some. I think our signings have gone really under the radar. I think maybe because we attacked the market very early, people have not like they've gotten time to get used to the fact that Man City have got Shirky, Reinders, and I feel like people are writing City off, man. I really do. Although I understand the defensive standpoint of things after some of the defending I've seen in this game already. Send AC Milan another 30 million because what I've witnessed today is daylight robbery from City. Yeah, they probably need that 30 million as well. I can't lie. But also another player that people will probably haven't talked about or will not talk about, at least at this moment in time, because he's not got a goal or assist, is Oscar Bob. I think Oscar Bob has been really good so far for us. He's providing us that width off the right-hand side. He's got such good close control. Hold on. Nico Gonzalez with a lovely run into the box. It's gone out for a corner for Manchester City. But yeah, I think Oscar Bob has been really, really good so far. As I said, the close control, the ability to find players. He never really gives the ball away. I think he's one of the best dribblers at the club. I don't want Savinho and Rico to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that fussed over Savinho. Like, as long as we get the right price point for Savinho, I'm not that fussed. Like, Savinho is a top class winger in the making, but we've got so many options that it's like it doesn't make or break our season. I don't think it makes or break our season, and it actually allows Oscar Bob to have more minutes on that right hand side. And I would, if I'm looking at Oscar Bob and Savinho right now, and who is the more polished player, I arguably would say it's Oscar Bob. And I'm trying not to be over the top, but Tajani is the fan favorite. We all love him, man. Yeah, I love him. I loved him as soon as we signed him. I just knew what he was going to be. 80 million? What's for Savinho? Are you talking euros or are you talking pound? Ball in. Oh, it's fallen to Haaland, but it's not dropped properly. Savinho 1 goal and 8 assists last season, has to do more. I know what you're saying. He's only 20, like he was only 20 years old last season, and he has the ability, in my opinion. He's really quick, very good control, can go both ways, on the inside or the outside. The only problem with him is his goal scoring and his decision making in the final third. That's the only thing I find is a problem with Savinho, and it's the only reason why I'm like okay to sell him for the right price point. What's the best price for Savinho? I would probably accept £70 million. If I'm being honest, I'd probably accept that. I'd rather have Savinho than Doku. I get why you would say that. I like Doku personally. I do like him. Tajani Reinders, man of the match. So far, yes. Do you think we could win the Prem? Absolutely. I think we will win the Prem. Nobra 80 million. That's what I initially said. I initially said 80 million. So maybe I've gone back on my word a little bit in terms of what my initial price point was. Yeah, maybe we could be a little stronger than 70 million. It's a fair point. I really wish we can keep Savinho too. He's going to be a good player in the future. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I just, if he wants to leave and he doesn't want to fight for his place in the City team, I'm not that bothered. Like, if that makes any sense. I'm not overly bothered if he doesn't want to fight for his place in the City team. As long as we can get the right money for him. So we're approaching the halftime point here. It's 5 minutes added on. What are you guys making of the first half? I'm happy with the scoreline. I think that since we scored the first goal, we've taken control of the game. We seem to have gotten into a groove and a rhythm. Before that, it was a little bit worrying with some of the chances Wolves will create. Although Wolverhampton do have a good opportunity to attack here. We'll watch this. Ball into the box, and we've dealt with it calmly. Are you happy with Trafford? I've got to say, so far, yeah. Yeah, I've been very happy with Trafford. I think he's put on a good performance. He made a really good save despite it being offside. He's claimed coming into the box. He's come out of his goal and cleared out a couple times. He's looked really mature. So overall, yeah, I'm really happy with Trafford so far. He's put on a really good performance. Are you from Manchester? No, I'm not from Manchester. Thoughts on the Sunderland thumping? Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes. I thought the first half for Sunderland, it was quite even. I think Sunderland were really struggling to create anything. And West Ham were a little bit... They probably had the better of the chances, West Ham. A couple chances for Bowen. Half chances, I'd probably say. And then the second half, the quality of crosses and headers from Sunderland was enough to kind of unsettle West Ham. I thought Sunderland looked really good in transitions, and I think that's where Sunderland will be good. And in the midfield as well, Xhaka is a calming presence. He of course, put a few challenges in. Hold on, Wolves have got a chance here. Trafford claims. Another good piece of goalkeeping from Trafford there. And then I thought Siddiqui and Habib Diarra as well were really good in the midfield. Had a lot of energy, covered every single blade of grass in the midfield. Adingra looked good in the second half. Talby did as well. So yeah, I thought Sunderland were very, very fun to watch. Not every week's going to be like that. For sure, though. Shirky should have started. I do agree. I feel like it's kind of a good thing to sell Savinho. Bob gets more minutes now. I'm kind of on the same page as long as we can get, as long as we can get the money for him. We'll check my DMs. I have 10K followers. I probably won't be able to check your DMs quite at this moment because I'm streaming and watching the game. And then after the game, I'm a little bit busy, I can't lie. So if I do check your DM, it's probably going to be tomorrow at some point. Oh, back post. It falls to Doku. Doku, man. Haaland gets a flick on off of a corner, and it falls to Doku at the back post. But Doku just can't... I think he doesn't sort his feet out correctly. Let me have a second look. So the ball comes in. Haaland wins the first header, and it just bounces up too high at Doku. That's where being short costs you, man. That's where being short costs you. Happy with the last 15 minutes of the half? Yeah, I think since City took the lead, it's been relatively comfortable. Yeah, I don't think Wolverhampton have done too much after the first goal, to be honest. But before that, it was a little bit worrying. It was a little bit worrying, I can't lie. Wolverhampton were breaking a little bit too much frequency for me. But yeah, we need wingers who can finish. I get what you mean. I do like the wingers we have currently. Marmoush absolutely can finish. But I know what you mean. We could have more clinical wingers. But to be honest, we've not really seen Oscar Bob's. Oh, great little term from Bob there. Honestly, guys, Bob has been really good in this first half. He's been, if outside the goals, he's probably been our brightest player. What's your name on Facebook? I'll look you up. I'm not gonna lie, man. Facebook is like one of the only platforms I don't like. I don't have, if you know what I mean. Like, I just don't even use Facebook. I have a Facebook account from when I was a kid, but like, I genuinely do not use it ever. If you want to find my like my presence online, if that's how you say it, I've got Twitter, I've got YouTube, and I've got TikTok. Obviously, you're watching my TikTok right now. But if you can see below me right here, I have the same handle on all platforms. That's the end of the first half, by the way, guys. Overall, a good half. A little bit worrying in the first, I'd say, 30 minutes of the half. Yeah, a little worrying defensively. We let a few transitions in behind. Wolves were they were definitely dangerous. After we scored the first goal, City really took control of the game. Obviously, we had that chance for Haaland as well, which I do think that he probably should have buried. So we probably should be 3-0 up at the moment. In terms of players that impressed me in the first half, I've got to say I thought Oscar Bob was phenomenal off the right-hand side. Some of the dribbles, where he carries the ball, links up with people on the edge of the box, really bright. And then other than that, Tijani Reinders, absolutely phenomenal, setting up the first goal with that lovely little run through the line of the midfield, and then that little dink over the top for what's his name? Let me just doing this because it's reflecting on me. For Rico Lewis to slide it into Haaland, and then obviously the goal as well. Great finish into the far corner. Haaland missed that chance, but overall did get the goal. Doku can take a change. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Marmoush come on from Doku. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing maybe in the second half at some point, maybe Bernardo Silva coming off for Shirky. I'd like to see those two players come on. I'd also before we saw what we saw from obviously for the two goals, I was thinking about Kasanov coming on for Lewis because we were getting transitioned on quite a lot, but that remains to be seen whether that's going to be something we need to think about for the second half. But that's something that potentially we could do. How do you feel about James McAtee leaving? Is this a good move? I think it's a good move because we got a buyback clause in there. Not that City will activate it because we never activate our buyback clauses. But I do think that we got a good amount of money for him, about the mark of 35 million. And he wanted to probably leave, and he wasn't going to play this season, if we're being completely honest. So I can understand why he's left. But yeah, obviously, I do like James McAtee. Mate, this guy's phenomenal. I'm just going to go ahead and assume you're talking about what's his name? Tijani Reinders. Let's say we bring in Rodrigo. Would you say it's the best attacking lineup? I'd say it's the best attacking lineup without Rodrigo. If you add Rodrigo to it, yeah, I still agree. Trafford was phenomenal. Yeah, he had a really good first half. I was really impressed by Trafford. Made that really good save. 1v1 at the back post. Some really good claims into the box. Came out. Dealt with the sweeper keeper role as well, which was something I was a little bit apprehensive about him with. But he's impressed in the first half. He's done really well. I don't have a bad word to say about Trafford. Would you rather have Shirky or Wirtz? I'll be honest, Wirtz. He was the player that I wanted to have. However, once it came obvious that we weren't going to get Wirtz and he was going to go to Liverpool, very, very happy with Shirky. Very, very happy. And I think he has a similar ceiling. But Wirtz is more established at the moment. I believe we should not sell Savinho. That's fair enough. I can understand why you probably say that, but I think for the right price, I'd let him go. Bernardo Silva played well first half. Absolutely agree. Bernardo was good. Thought we were selling Rico. I did as well, but he started today. I mean, the news came out, yesterday about Rico Lewis to Nottingham Forest. It still could be something that happens. But yeah. Bob was good. Yeah, Bob was very good. As I said, outside of the goals, outside of the 2 goals, obviously, I think he was our best player in the first half, personally. I feel like it's hard to play both Marmoush and Rodrigo together. I understand what you mean because they're both players that want to they're both players that want to attack the box. And obviously you've got Haaland as well who's going to attack the box. You want a wide option that's probably going to stay wider. Um it depends. I think if Pep Guardiola signs him, he'll know what to do with Rodrigo. It's a good problem to have. Let's put it that way. Rico is so good. What, Rico Lewis? Rico Lewis had a good half. Yeah, he had a good half. James is wronging me. James? Who's James? Are you talking about Trafford? Tajani signing of the summer. Yeah, I believe that as well. I think he will be the signing of the summer come the end of the season. Who do you think will get Prem Player of the Year? I think Haaland. I think it's gonna be Haaland. I think because I've predicted City to win the league, and I think that Haaland will be the top goal scorer as well. I think that Haaland will get the Player of the Year. Love Ait Nori, but he was way too easy to get past in the first half. Yeah, he didn't have a great half. I didn't even really notice him in the attacking sense either, to be honest. What time do you think the likes of Marmoush and Shirky will come on? I think you could see them towards the 60th, 70th minute of the game. I think it's difficult because Pep loves control over games. So I don't know if he would make the substitution of Bernardo for Shirky, but I think that Marmoush will come on for Doku. I think he'll come on for Doku. Can't wait for Shirky. Same. I love Shirky because he's such a maverick of a footballer. Oscar Bob dribbling is crazy. Yeah, he's ridiculous. His close control is insane. I love watching Oscar Bob. Doku had a horrible half. Yeah, he didn't have a good half. Love Nico Gonzalez, underrated. Yeah, he had a really good half. Nico Gonzalez did a good half, a good job of the Rodri role in midfield in terms of breaking up play. Stones was absolutely quality in the first half as well. Yeah, Fort Stones had a good half as well. To be honest, I don't think anyone had a bad half specifically. Maybe you could argue Doku. I think it was more of a system error, if that makes sense, in terms of we were getting transitioned on the outside of our back line because Rico Lewis likes to get forward in the central areas of the pitch. So does Ait Nori. Because of the way Wolverhampton were playing with the wing backs, they were able to penetrate down those wide channels, which causes a few issues. Did James Trafford do good? Yeah. James Trafford had a really good half. Bob and Reinders are so good. Honestly, Edison should be back up after Trafford's performance. I think that's a little bit too far. And I don't think Edison's going to stay regardless. I think he's going to leave. But you can't. I don't think you can judge off one performance. But I do think that Trafford had a very good half. I do agree with that. Oscar Bob dribbling needs to be studied. Yeah, I think he's one of the best dribblers that we have. Yo, should Pep let me on this game or nah? I mean, you're Mr. Aura, to be fair. So maybe the defenders just get so scared of you, like they're just captivated by your aura. Maybe keep Eddie. I don't think it's I don't even think it's up to discussion personally. He's not in the squad today. I know obviously Pep Guardiola said that he's ill, but yeah, I think personally, I think that ship sailed. Beautiful football, isn't it? Based on the first half, I don't think we need Donnarumma. If we sell Edison, though, we do need Donnarumma. Bob a bit too hesitant to go with his man at times. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he's done really good so far. I think what Oscar Bob does really well is he sucks defenders into an area and then he goes between them. Or he finds a pass through the gaps. He's a very intelligent player, Oscar Bob. Prime Diaz is back. I'm gonna wait on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my fire. Put me in your FPL next week. I'm getting a hat trick. triple captain. What is going on with Rodrigo? I don't know at the moment. I think the Rodrigo situation majorly depends on Savinho. So we'll have to see what happens with Savinho and then see how it goes from there. Y'all are forgetting that we are also playing UCL football. We definitely need Donnarumma. Yeah, absolutely. And also the thing is if we get an injury to Trafford, for example, right? We have to think this way. If we get an injury to Trafford, our backup goalkeeper is Bettinelli. Are you guys comfortable with that? You guys comfortable with Bettinelli as the second choice goalkeeper? Because I know I'm not. Or maybe you guys say Ortega. How do you feel with Sunderland currently top of the league? I feel phenomenal. With City 2-0 up, Sunderland winning 3-0. I don't think today could have gone better. I'm a very happy man. A very, very happy man. Richarlison, 20 goals this season, or 20 plus goals this season. Yeah, man. If you genuinely believe that, I mean, I'm not encouraging gambling because I don't gamble myself, but I'm sure you could get good odds on that. That's all I'm gonna say. What is Ortega doing here? I don't know, bro. We have so many players in the squad at the moment. I don't even know what they're doing at the moment. We got Savinho chilling in gyms. We've got Edison apparently ill, even though we all know that he's not ill. We have Gundogan on holiday. Like, I don't even know where Gundo's at the moment. Ortega's just chilling. Like, what? We got so many players we need to offload in this squad, man. It actually makes me annoyed. Like, it genuinely makes me annoyed. The fact that we are not getting rid of the players we need to get rid of. I know we will do it, but can we hurry the process up a little bit? It makes me more nervous as we encroach towards the deadline day that we still have Ilkay Gundogan in the squad. And it's not because I don't love Ilkay Gundogan. I really do. Ilkay Gundogan is a legend of the club. Absolutely adore Ilkay Gundogan. But it's time to go, bro. It's time to go. Like, Gundogan is on the bench. That's where he's best at. Wait, Gundo's on the bench? I didn't even know that, guys. I thought Gundo wasn't even in the squad. Gundo's on the bench. We're giving this man hope. I feel bad for him, man. He should... Camera's not working. Hold on. Bring KDB back. Can we focus? Can my camera focus? Okay, there we are. Bring KDB back. I love KDB, but now he's left. Now the damage is done. I don't think we can bring him back, because if we bring him back, it means we have to say goodbye to him again. I'm not emotionally ready for that. I've gone through it once, lads. I can't go through it again. I can't go through it again. I've got literally hanging just over this camera. I've got my KDB shrine. That guy's my my idol, man. That guy's my idol. I can't say goodbye to him twice. Do you think Marmoush should have started? Yeah, I do. I made not a predicted lineup, a lineup that I would start yesterday or this morning. I published it. I did record it yesterday, but I put Marmoush in my starting lineup. So yeah, I do think he should have started. Why not Mikasa on the bench and offload Gundo? This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have Mikasa on the bench because at least, like, say we've got 10 minutes in a game left. Say we're like 3-4-0 up against Wolves, right? We got 10 minutes in the game. We can just throw Mikasa on, man. Like, we can just throw him on. There's no risk to it. And he gets valuable Premier League minutes. We need Rodri back for Tottenham. Nah, not for Tottenham, man. We're not going to get him back for Tottenham, man. That's roses, bro. We're looking for Rodri, we're looking at after the international break. For me as well, I would rather not play him against Tottenham, and I'd rather have Rodri back for Manchester United and Arsenal. Those are the two ones. We need Rodri for the derby, bro. We need Rodri for the derby. And Arsenal as well. Boys, we have to get one back over Arsenal this season. I'm being honest. Like, we didn't beat Arsenal last season. That's not good enough. Thoughts on Akanji to Bournemouth? Hear me out. Bro, if we get money for Kanji, absolutely. Thoughts on Lewis links to Forest? I think if the right price point is matched, I wouldn't be disappointed if we sold him for like 35, 40 million. Let's put it that way. However, I do think he's a useful player in the squad. Like he's proven it today. So far, he's been good. So I can't. I don't want to chat shit about him. And I think he's a little bit overhated by some City fans. But yeah, should Rodri play against Arsenal? Yes, yes, he should. Absolutely. Arsenal should. Rodri should play against Arsenal. We should have never sold Alvarez. Alvarez wanted to leave, man. Like, there's nothing we could do about it. We got a really good fee for him, and he wanted to go. Like, he wanted to play striker, man. Like, what can we do? Like, we got Haaland, and we got an incredible fee for it. So I'm not really that sad about losing Alvarez. Although I did love him while he was here. The fact is that we offered, we have to offload some players. Absolutely, we do. What do you think about Rodrigo coming to City? I think it'd be a great. I think it'd be a great signing. I think it would add even more goals to our front line, and I think it would make us even more lethal. Nico Gonzalez impressed me. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Nico. I've been Nico Gonzalez's biggest fan for probably since he signed for the club. What are my opinions on the third kit? Remind my brain. Are we talking about the black kit or are we talking about the rain kit? If we're talking about the rain kit, don't even bring that up to me, man. I don't want to talk about that kit. That guy whoever came up with the design for that kit needs to be fired. I don't care what awareness thing that they were trying to do. I don't care, to do with the Manchester rain or whatever it like. Just get it gone, bro. Just get it gone. That kit is so trash. But anyway, that's my little rant on that rain kit. Sunderland top 12 run. Absolutely, I'm here for it, man. I mean, I predicted 16th, but I'm here for it. I hope you're right, man. I think it's possible, but I don't want to get too over eager. If Shirky comes on as a number 10, I swear my left nut will score 1 goal. I hope so, man. I hope so. I love Shirky, man. I love watching him play football. Rodri got injured versus Arsenal, and I don't want it to happen. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be poetic, though, for him to come back against Arsenal. Gotta think about it like that. I have a feeling Wolves are going to fly out the traps here, lads. By the way, the game's back on. We've just kicked back off for the second half. So who are you supporting when we play Sunderland? I'm supporting Sunderland and Manchester City. If that makes any sense to you whatsoever. It might not, but I support both clubs like the same. Like there's not a difference between my love for the clubs, if that makes sense. Hey from South Africa. What's up, man? How you doing? You can't decide? Not really, no. Like I can't choose between the two clubs I love, man. Like it's impossible. Like you're asking me to do like it's like having 2 children. Oh, Strand Larsen puts it wide. Strand Larsen, the Rabs in the box with a really good opportunity, but he puts it just past the net. But yeah, it's like having 2 children, man. You can't choose. That's how I feel about City and Sunderland, man. So my family has a season ticket to Sunderland, to the Stadium of Light for this season. So when City and Sunderland play each other, I'm going to go to the game. And just sit in the crowd and cry the entire time. Is basically what's going to happen. So yeah, I won't be live streaming for that game probably. Well, not probably. I won't be live streaming for that game. But yeah. Can tell you're not from Manny. We get taught only one team. No hate though. No, that's fair enough. Like most people have that opinion. Like one team. Like I got brought up I got brought up in Australia, man. So pretty far away from Manchester. About as far as you can get. But yeah, hopefully we don't concede too many chances like we did from Strand Larsen just then before. I'm hoping that we can get back control of this game again, like we had at the late stages of the first half, and maybe get a third just to completely wrap it off. Because if Wolves get one back, they're in the game with the chances that they've created so far as well. We just need to make sure that we don't we don't allow them that door back into the game, or to open that door, I guess. Australia is my favorite country, man. Love to live there one day. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful country. Beautiful country. Just I will warn you, if you don't like big spiders, you're in for the shock of your life. Unfortunately, one of the few reasons why I was happy to move to the UK. Let's put it that way. Don't miss living with those fuckers. The high line we are playing is a bit mad though, because a lot of teams will look to exploit it. Absolutely, absolutely. Against Wolverhampton, it's one thing. Yeah, against Wolverhampton, it's one thing. Against a Liverpool, against a even an Arsenal, it's a problem. I agree. It's something, but this is what I always thought coming into the new season, right? Everyone's talking about the defense, and you're looking at Liverpool first game of the season. They're looking dodgy in defense. I honestly believe that like Manchester City, Liverpool, we're going to take a period of time to get to our best level. I don't think that City or Liverpool are going to be strong defensively for at least 10, 15 games. But then I think it will click. I think that Pep will come up with the starting 11, which he feels the most comfortable playing with. And I think we'll launch from that period. We've just got to get through the first, in my opinion, we just need to get through the first 10, 15 games of the season without dropping too many points. And as long as we're in a good position after the first 15 games, I think coming out of the Christmas period specifically, if we can survive that, we've got a really good shot at the league. Because I think that we always put together good end of season runs. And I think that we will click into gear. We'll find our best team, and we've got the goals. Like, there's no question about if we score enough goals. Who do you think is going to win the league? City. Already on the Rhinos signing of the year train? Yeah, 100%. Hop on board, man. Hop on board. I think it's influenced by Pep Linders with the press and high line. Yeah, same. Yeah. Liverpool played very similarly under Jurgen Klopp when Linders was there. So you might have a point there. But one thing's for sure is I think we're going to score so many goals this season. I guess I don't even know if this is a hot take, right? But everyone does these hot takes before the start of the season. My hot take is that Manchester City break the goal scoring record in the Premier League this season. It's my hot take. I think we're going to score so many goals. We're just controlling the game at the moment. 5 minutes into the second half. I'm going to go big. Haaland 30 plus goals this season in the Prem. I'll go bigger. I'll go bigger. Haaland gets... I'm going to go for a number. Haaland gets 34 in the Prem this season. 34. What even is the record? Okay, look, fucking testing my knowledge here. I'm not going to lie. I think it's over 100. I think it's like 100 and... I think it's within the range of 100 and 110. Get Rodrigo in, and I can't see us not winning the league with Marmoush, Haaland, Rodrigo front three. Don't forget Oscar Bob, man, who's carrying the ball right now. Oscar Bob dribbling into the box. Bob. I could watch... This is like... I could watch Oscar Bob dribble with a football all day. I could watch Oscar Bob dribble with a football all day, and I would never get bored. It's tight control, man. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. The Haaland has the record for goals in the Prem one season. Doesn't he? The treble season? Yeah. That's 36 he scored in that season. 36 goals. Bob is moving me. Yeah, Bob moves me every single time I watch him, man. I have Bob on my shirt. Yeah. Man, as soon as I watched Bob in preseason last season, I knew he was special. Knew he was special. And I've been saying to like all of the people who like they watch the Premier League, but they don't like watch like other teams, and they like support their own team. I've told them like Oscar Bob's the truth. Like this kid's the truth, and he is like it's undeniable. Every single time I watch him, he's ridiculous. Love him, missed him massively last season. Yeah, he was a big miss. People talk about the injuries that City had last season. No one ever mentions, other than Manchester City fans, no one ever mentions Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob was a huge miss for City last season. Huge miss. He was he was supposed to have his breakthrough season, and he broke his leg, and it all was ruined. England future is mental. Yeah, especially when you look at some of the young kids coming through at the moment. Like you've got that kid from Liverpool. I don't know how to say his name properly, but that winger in preseason who's like 16. You've got like Max Dowman for Arsenal at 15. You've got Mukasa at 17. Like, or is he 16 still, Mukasa? I think he's 17 now. Like some of these young talents coming through for England at a very young age are very promising. So I do think that generally is a great future for England. Do we have Messi on the right wing? This close control is crazy. Yeah, there's not many people who have the dribbling ability of Oscar Bob. It's like glue. Like the ball just sticks to his foot and he can just manipulate it however he wishes. It's crazy, man. It was supposed to be his breakthrough last season, Ballon d'Or coming this season. Inshallah. That goal against Newcastle was outrageous for a young talent showing composure like that. Yeah, like the thing is like the ball from De Bruyne is insane. That ball that De Bruyne played was insane, but the touch and the composure to take it around the goalkeeper, that was ridiculous from Bob. Who do you think will win the Champions League? That's such a difficult question. That's such a difficult question because obviously, like, we've not really seen all of the teams so far. If I go through my mind, I probably Barcelona. Barca. Yeah, I'm gonna go Barca. I think Barca will win the Prem. The Prem. Yeah. Barca will win the Champions League. Bob and Barcola, similar close ball control. I think Bob has better close ball control than Barcola. I think Barcola is a very good player, but I think Barcola relies on pace more than Bob. Bob doesn't really have pace. He's got like a decent burst, but Barcelona treble, possible, definitely possible. Just depends how good Madrid are this year, man. If Madrid are good, then they've got competition because obviously, they've got Alonso, they've got obviously players like Mbappe, Vinny, like, and now they've got Trent as well. Foul from Haaland there. Does not look too happy about it. I could use Haaland getting for just for FPL purposes, not even City purposes. I could use Haaland getting another goal. He's my captain. Not that I take FPL seriously, but could just use it. Wouldn't swap Bob for anyone. I'm genuinely the same. Unless actually no, I'd swap Bob for Yamal. I'll be honest. Maybe I'm plastic for that, but I'd swap Bob for Yamal. Wolverhampton break here. Play a ball across. There was no one there for Wolves, but it was a dangerous ball, and Manchester City did not defend it well. Again, another sign of frailty for Manchester City defensively. How much would you value Foden? I'd value Foden at 120 million. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of my Foden valuation? I think 120 million is fair. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League? I just answered that. Barcelona. I still wouldn't. Mad, I know, but is Foden injured? Not even in the squad. Yeah, he apparently traveled, according to According to Pep Guardiola yesterday, he traveled. I think more than 140. Okay, when I put the value on Foden, I'm not saying I would ever sell him for that. Let's just put that. I just want to make that abundantly clear. Like Foden is like unsellable for me. You don't let Foden's go unless Foden turned around and did an Isak. Foden doesn't leave. Rodri has also traveled. He's there. I see him. He's in the stands with Rodri. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that would suggest it's an injury then. Half chance for Wolves by Strand Larson again. Trafford tips it over the bar. I'll watch that back because someone just said what a save, but I didn't think it was an incredible save. No, it was pretty standard to be fair. Strand Larson gets a boot on it, but it's relatively comfortable. I mean, I'd be shocked if Trafford let that in. Reinders is my favorite Man City player. Oh my god, what a great signing! Yeah, he's pretty fun to watch. I do love Reinders already. Ball in for Wolves. I just we don't have the same level of authority that we had in the last 15 minutes of the first half. We've kind of lost that like grip that we had on the game. I wouldn't sell Foden for anything. He's a blue through and through. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I would also say that Foden will never be at risk of losing a place in the Man City side. He's too good as well. Like Foden, man, the way people talk about Foden really annoys me. Like really annoys me. I don't think your average Premier League fan actually like gives Foden the credit he deserves for how good of a footballer he is. Trafford looks better than Eddie already. Yeah, I don't want to go too hard in the paint on Trafford just simply because it's his first game and I just want to see how he settles in overall, how many like how good he is over a course of a few games basically is what I'm trying to say. One bad season and the hate he gets is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the way people talk about Foden is crazy to me. Like unbelievably talented footballer. We've got a break here. Wolverhampton are a little bit exposed. A good little piece of combination. Reinders back into Haaland. Haaland finishes into the far corner. That's 3-0. 3-0. Erling Haaland scores. Another goal for Erling Haaland. Another assist or another goal contribution for Tajani Reinders. Reinders at the heart of all three goals that we've scored today. And Erling Haaland gets his second. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a good goal. Another great goal. Great finish from Erling Haaland, by the way. He still had a lot to do when Reinders fed it back into him. And he tucks it into the far corner. Boys, I'm telling you, 34 goals. 34 goals for Haaland this season. 32 more to go. 2 down, 32 more to go. Reinders assist again. My FPL was celebrating. Mine is now simply only because of Erling Haaland as well. Only because of Erling Haaland. What is who's it all about? Reinders. Yeah, honestly, at this point, Reinders, guys, Reinders. Why I had Reinders in my FPL, bro. I had my FPL. I took him out. I took him out for Marmouche. What an L. I gotta hold that, man. I gotta hold that. Oh my word, Tajani is class. Yeah, I think you're missing the word world before class, but yeah. I'm just gonna continue to say it, world class. Sunderland not top anymore, sadly. Yeah. You know what? It's not bad. Like, I can't lie. It's not bad for me. It's not bad. Sunderland and City at the top. You know what? I need to take a screenshot of it, man. Save it. Put it up on my wall. I'll never see it again. But what a pass from Trafford and a control from Tajani. I might have missed the... Wait, have you guys seen this? Rico Lewis and Strand Larson are beefing, man. Strand Larson and Rico Lewis are beefing. I don't know what over. I don't know what happened, but unfortunately, that's a fight I don't back Rico Lewis in. I can't lie. I don't back him. we need Haaland for backup, boys. We need Haaland for backup. I'll take second, to be fair. Oh, absolutely, all day. Honestly, today couldn't have gone better. Other than maybe a couple of transitions from Wolves that have been dangerous. But to be fair, you know what? The good thing about today is I think that we've also, while we're winning 3-0, we've had some of our frailties exposed, which gives us the opportunity to work on it going forward. We can identify Pep, no doubt will identify the problems. And we've also been able to get a little bit more of an idea on James Trafford, because he's been forced into action a few times, and I think he's looked very good. Also, off the bench right now, Nunes, O'Reilly, and Marmoush are all warming up. Or not warming up, they're all stripping up, ready to come on. Which I would assume is Doku, Rico, and maybe Ayant Nori are all going to come off. Although I would be very interested to see Nico O'Reilly come on in the midfield. That would be something that would be very interesting. Or would be very interesting. Ada, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Adam or Adan? Adam. Oh, sorry. Apologies. I didn't see your name correctly. Marmoush coming on. I think this will end 5-0. I wouldn't mind. But as I said, I genuinely believe like City are going to score so many goals this season. It's going to be insane. What a player Reinders is, man. Wow, a superstar. Absolutely. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous footballer. I want to see Marmoush come on. Don't worry. Your dreams are being fulfilled, my friend. Your dreams are being fulfilled. Marmoush he will be on the pitch in ETA 2 minutes. I've not seen a player making this impact. He's purred debut since Aguero against Swansea. Yeah, I mean, Reinders is class, man. Like, I've never been so certain on a signing. Like, okay, Shirky on a level, absolutely. I think he has the potential to be world class. But like, it's not for me where I'm like, okay, Shirky is going to 100%. Shirky is 100% going to light it up this season. With Reinders, I was certain. Like, it wasn't even a question in my mind. Once we signed him, I was like, okay, this guy is going to be our midfielder alongside Rodri all season. Which I must admit was a little bit saddening for me, because I was like, damn, that means Nico Gonzalez is not going to start. And you guys know I'm Nico Gonzalez's biggest fan. But Reinders, yeah. I'm so excited by this 25-26 team. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we just got so much talent. Like, that's the difference. I think everyone talks about City, right? And people are talking about, like, our defense. And I get it, right? I understand it. Especially watching this game, you can see it. But I think people are ignoring the fact that we have so many goals in this team. So many goals. Like, our firepower is ridiculous. We will score goals every single game, no matter what. Yes, O'Reilly in the mid. Yes, this is what I'm here for. O'Reilly is coming into the midfield. You think Shirky will come on? Hopefully, although I'm not certain, man. It's Pep. This is Pep we're talking about. But O'Reilly is coming on in the midfield. I've been waiting to see this for a while, man. Really have. Nico, what are you doing? You got to be in the starting 11. So much depth too. Yeah, our depth is really good. Look at Haaland sprinting there to chase down, man. Oh, Marmoush wins the ball and he's fouled. He's brought down. What is the... Oh, I thought the ref was not going to give that. Man, I want a Marmoush goal. I want one now. I want a Marmoush goal. I want another goal like he scored against Bournemouth. I want another 35-yard screamer from distance, bro. Knuckleballing it into the top corner. I need it. I want to see O'Reilly in the midfield. You've got it, man. O'Reilly is on in the midfield. But O'Reilly for Bernardo, positive substitution. I'm so happy to see O'Reilly in the midfield because he plays in... He's on the ball here. Good little give and go. Because he needs to... The thing is about it as well, like, O'Reilly needs to learn how to play in the midfield, if that makes sense. Not because he's not done it at youth level. Like, obviously, he came through at youth level playing through the midfield. But he needs to learn what it's like to play midfield in the Premier League. because it's so physical, it's so quick. He needs to be able to get to grips with that, and the only way you're going to be able to do it is by playing. So I'm happy he's getting game time in the midfield. Nico been solid today. Got to say, yeah, I love Nico Gonzalez, man. Like that's why I'm relatively calm with the fact that Rodri is not that Rodri is like not playing at the moment, because I know Nico Gonzalez is there. Last season, bro, like think back to last season. This is the thing as well. Everyone's talking about like City this season potentially getting like fourth and stuff like that. We finished third last season with Ilkay Gundogan playing alongside Bernardo Silva is a double pivot in the midfield, and Mateo Kovacic. Three unks that have the combined running power of a snail. Like that was tough, man. That was tough. But we have legs in there now. We've signed Nico Gonzalez. We've got Tijani Reinders. Bernardo can play alongside. Sorry, I just saw boys. I don't know if you guys are watching, but and saw the same thing as me. But Mateus Nunes went near the Wolves end, and there was this like big fat dude who just went mental at Mateus Nunes. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. We're at the top of the table now. Call off the contest. Yeah, man, call it off. Sunderland and City are at the top of the league, bro. The one club only support your owns are losing their mind right now, guys. I think we relied way too much on De Bruyne. Yeah, we put everything on everything on De Bruyne, man. What do you think of Mohamed Kudus's debut? I saw he got 2 assists. I didn't watch the game. I gotta be honest. I didn't watch the game, man. I was too busy watching Sunderland thrash West Ham. I was too busy doing that, man. Good little pass there. Good give and go from Nico and Rico. I enjoyed saying that. Yeah, Reinders has been everywhere this game, boys. Reinders has been superb. Oscar Bob, I'd say, has been a little bit more quiet in the second half. Yeah, I'd say Oscar Bob's been a bit more quiet in the second half. But yeah, I think Reinders is probably man of the match now. Misses his pass, but he chases down well. The thing is, I love about Reinders as well is he's so versatile. Like there's so much he can do in the midfield that you can't be like, oh, okay, well, he can only play this position. He can play the holding position by himself. He can play alongside as a double pivot. He can go forward and score goals as well. He's got creativity. He's athletic as well, so he can cover the ground. Like watching from Uganda, Africa. Come on, City. Nice, man. What's up? We can't replace De Bruyne, but I'm confident that we'll be okay. What? Yeah, like the thing is as well, like you're never gonna like. This is why I say I said earlier in the stream. I hope people don't put too much pressure on Shirky, because Shirky's just not going to replace the creativity of Kevin De Bruyne alone, right? That's just not going to happen. Lovely little take there from Nico Gonzalez, and he gets fouled. But it's about all of the players chipping in and collectively replacing Kevin De Bruyne's creativity. So obviously you've got Shirky, but you also want to see more creativity from Foden. I want to see more creativity this season from Marmoush as well off the left-hand side. You've got Ayat Nouri, who's also going to be a creator. Oscar Bob. Savinho, I don't know obviously if he's going to be there anymore, be here anymore. But Savinho if he stays, if not, Rodrigo if he joins. I want to see creativity from all of these players to chip in, because ultimately the guy that is going to be getting the majority of chances is going to be Erling Haaland, and that's the guy you want to feed the majority of the time, right? So it's about being creative for him and tailoring your creativity for the runs that Haaland's going to make. Why do you support Man City and Sunderland? I grew up in Australia, and both of my family, like parents' families, are from Manchester and Sunderland. That's why. All I want is a fully fit Stones. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. The question is, a fully fit Stones is not what I want. I want I want a Stones that is injury free. And I know that's probably what you meant, but Shirky's coming on, by the way. Shirky is coming on right now. Nathan Ake is underrated. He's so good. Yeah, Ake is a good player. Very good. Very key part of the treble winning team. Imagine adding Rodrigo to this. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. But yeah, Erling Haaland is now coming off for Shirky. Come on, Shirky. I want a goal. I want a goal from Shirky, man. Do you think we need a right back? I'm assuming is what you said. Yeah, right back. I would like a right back. Yes, I just want us to get the right back. If we get a right back, I want it to be either Javera Reed or Wesley. I don't like this whole. I don't subscribe to this whole Livermento thing that a lot of Man City fans are hopping on at the moment. I don't subscribe to it. I think he's well overvalued. Ake or Akanji for me. Ake. Ooh, James Trafford caught on his line almost there. Yeah. Trafford almost caught out on his line with the ball at his feet. Sorry, did I answer that question before, the Ake or Akanji thing? I can't remember. Either way, I go Ake. I'd sell Akanji and I keep Ake personally if I was in charge of City's transfer policy. If Kusanov comes on, now I'm happy. Yeah, I'd love to see Kusanov come on. I don't know if he will, but I'd like to see Kusanov start more. It's a little concerning that Gvardiol's obviously not fit at the moment. Stones and Diaz are in there, and we've not seen Kusanov at all. I'd like to see him more. He really impressed me in the game against Palermo in the first half. He was our best defender for sure. Ake should be back up to Diaz. Yeah, Ake is just like a really good squad option, right? Like Ake is going to be, I think he'll be important across the season, especially if we're having problems defensively. I think Ake will slot in that left center back role, not the left center back role, left back role. I think that could be potentially something that happens. Not surprised Gvardiol played so many times last season. Gvardiol will play left center back, I think. But we're stacked. We're stacked in defensive options for sure. Ake has glass bones. I don't know. I think I'm hoping he can get fit this season, but we'll see. You put Kusanov in the defense, we will not concede as many goals. Fact. I think that we'll be much more secure in transitions for sure. Yeah. And I was hoping that we'd see him at right back at some point soon, because I think his pace is going to be really important. Because now we've lost, now we don't have Kyle Walker. I think Kusanov's pace will be key. Finally, Nico gets time. Pep's been harsh on him. Yeah, I agree. Pep has been a little bit unfair at times. I think that Nico Gonzalez should have started so much more last season. But this is one thing about Pep is and this is probably the reason why Shirky didn't start today. Good defending there, getting out to that. But because of Pep's specificity in terms of his system and the way he wants players to play, that's probably the reason why Nico Gonzalez didn't play as much last season, because he didn't trust him to do the things that he specifically wanted him to do. And now that he's had a preseason and he's been able to get used to the way City play, I think you'll see Gonzalez play a lot more this season. I do. I just hope we get rid of Gundo, man, because this is the thing. This is the reason why I want to get rid of Gundogan so bad. It's nothing to do with being disrespectful to Gundogan. It's just the fact that he's not as good as our other midfielders. And I want him to be able to go out and play the last few years of his career. Maybe like Galatasaray or something like that. Because I don't think he should be getting starts for Manchester City anymore. I just don't. Unless he is okay with that and he wants to be part of the squad and then transition into like a coach role. That's a different thing. But if he wants to play it all, I think the best thing is to let him go. I really do think that. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or, Yamal or Dembele? I think Yamal. I think Yamal will win it. I just think that the feeling around Yamal was much more than Dembele for the Ballon d'Or. If that makes any sense. I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like he's more likely to win it. His pace is just as good as Walker, and we need that when we play Madrid in Europe, like we always do. Yeah, especially if we play this high line, we need that. We need that pace and transitions. My very minor criticism of Pep is his words and actions don't match. Mini Rodri, but don't play. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It makes me laugh though. Pep does make me laugh. What he said about Nunez last season. The guy makes me laugh. Every single season he comes out with just pieces of gold dust, man. Like, we just have to appreciate him while he's here, man. I love Pep. I actually love him. I love Gundo, but he should never have come back. I understood why we initially brought him back, but I think after last season, I think we've Marmouche down the left. Damn it, man. Good defending there from, I think, is that Totti? I think it was Totti. I'm not 100% sure. Could be wrong. Wolves were breakaway here, but they've not got any options down the left. I think we've dealt with this relatively well. Kind of slowed down their attack, but a good pass out wide. Defended well by Ayat Nori, though. Defended well. Dembele winning it easily. I don't think he wins it easily. I think Yamal is likely to win it. 17-year-old winning the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, it's mental, man. It's mental. But Yamal is that good, to be fair. He is that good. How's Trafford been? Can't watch live, but a clean sheet sounds great for our new signing. Yeah, we've been a little bit shaky at times defensively. Like, we've not been clean. And Trafford has been really good. Like, very impressed. So I can't complain. City fans need to enjoy this. We ain't ever getting better when Pep goes. 100%. Like, we might win league titles. I'm not saying, oh, good little give and go between Nunez and Bob, but no one in the box because Haaland's not there. We still got the ball. Lovely little flick from Shirky there. Shirky gets it back. Shirky strikes. Shirky scores! Shirky has scored his first goal in the Premier League for Manchester City. And it's a great strike from the edge of the box. And he's doing the corner flag celebration. Unbelievable goal from Shirky there. That little flick around the corner, and then he receives it back, and then he fires it into the far corner. Oh, this boy's going to be special. He's going to be special. Manchester City 4-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Shirky with the 4 for the game. I love my life. Wow. Wow, Shirky. This man's breathing life. He's breathing life into me, man. City, I've missed you. Oh, 4-0. 4-0. Shirky with the 4th. A great little strike into the far corner from the edge of the box. That little flick. This is what Shirky's all about, right? That little flick to Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly doesn't exactly find him back, but he picks up the loose ball. And that little shimmy on the edge of the box gives him that space. And he's pointing at the Manchester City badge. Oh, boys, he's got me. He's got me. Shirky's pointing at the Manchester City badge. My goat. My goat. We thought last season was bad. I was supporting us when we were getting beat by Stockport. Yeah, man, that's rough, man. You were one of the fans in the trenches, bro. I respect you immensely. I forgot this feeling. Oh, Kasanov's. Oh, boys. Write it off. We're winning the league. Kasanov's coming on. Yo, we're actually back. We are, man. Thoughts on Sunderland's win today? Absolutely phenomenal, man. The atmosphere within the stadium was absolutely electrifying. The second half as well. Some really quality balls into the box. Some great headers. Just incredible vibes, bro. Incredible vibes. What a day of football this has been, man. Like, This is like, I can't explain it. This is the benefit of supporting two clubs. And I know some people are going to go wild at this, but when you have a day like this, it's incredible. It really is. Like, this is just peak 4-0 Manchester City and then 3-0 Sunderland. Like, when it happens like this, it's beautiful. Life doesn't get better. However, you can be on the receiving end of two awful results, and trust me, it's horrendous. Like, when both your teams lose, don't talk to me that day, bro. But we're here. 4-0 to Manchester City. Outstanding. What happens if both your clubs loses? Like, yeah, bro, it's trenches, bro. You're in the trenches at that point. I've been there, bro. Like, yeah, I've been there, man. Last season at times was tough. It happened a few times. Especially with City going on the 1-13 run, bro. That was not easy, man. We were going through I feel like in that period of time, City fans got actually a taste of what it's like to actually be a normal football club again. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like our fans, because we have, like, okay, this is the thing about Manchester City fans, right? And obviously there's quite a few guys in the chat. And I think a lot of people will agree with me here. Our online fan base that are like a lot younger, like even younger than me, they don't know what it's like. Like, they don't know what it's like to support a club that doesn't win every single game, pretty much. It's tough, man. We were feeling like a Man U fan. Yeah, I know, man. It was tough. Like, we got a little, like, taste of what it was like to be a Man U fan during the Eric Ten Hag era. The thing is, though, is like when we were losing games, I was like, I'm just enjoying this right now because look, it could go to rat shit this season, right? But we're 4-0 up right now, so I'm gonna be happy. When we were going through that period, I was kind of a little bit like, okay, fair enough. Like, everyone's gonna hate on us, everyone's gonna laugh at us, and that's exactly what they did. Very entitled online fan base, absolutely, 100%. Is Rico Lewis good enough to be a right back? I don't know, man. I don't know if he has the physicality for a right back, but the thing is about Rico Lewis is he's got insane technical ability. Like, his technical ability is ball control, receiving, passing in short spaces, like, really good. And he makes some intelligent runs, and he's a smart footballer. So I just don't know if he could be a right back. That's the only, at least not the modern day right back. But I hope he proves me wrong. But I think he's more likely to be a central midfielder in his career. That's just my opinion. Next 4 fixtures are going to be a test. I think I know our next 4 fixtures, right? We got Tottenham, and then we've got, who is the other? We've got someone else. I know we got Tottenham, we've got someone else, and then we've got, after the international break, Manchester United and Arsenal, right? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we've got. I forget who the other team is. Who is the other team we're playing? Yeah, I know we're playing United and Arsenal in there, and Tottenham. I'm surprised City didn't go for Baleba, to be honest. I don't think we needed him. Oh, City with a chance to get a 4th. I think that was Reinders from distance, but it doesn't find its way into the back of the net. He loves City. I'll forever back Rico. I don't mind keeping him. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm happy to sell him, because if Pep values him in the squad and he will get game time this season and he could be of use to us, absolutely keep him. He's a good player, man. Like, he gets overhated. I don't want to be one of those guys that acts like Rico Lewis is not a good footballer. Wolves with an opportunity here. Is it Hwang, or the Korean guy, as Pep Guardiola calls him? We sniffed it out defensively. We've been better defensively second half. Look, overall, despite obviously a couple of moments in the game, we've kept a clean sheet. I don't know how many shots Wolves have actually had, but a lot of their shots have been from offside positions, which means that our offside traps have worked. I think overall it's been a good game for us. we can definitely tighten up defensively. I think that's unquestionable. I think we can get better defensively. But I don't think it's as bad as what it seems, because those chances, a lot of them were offside because of our offside trap. Nori is playing amazing today. I thought Nori was a little bit, I can't lie, I thought Nori was a little bit quiet in the first half. Second half, he's been better. But in the first half, I thought he was a little bit quiet. International break 2 games into the season is a joke. Yeah, I hate it, man. Game's gone. Game's officially gone. It's a joke. My mate is Cole Palmer's uncle. He said Cole never wanted to leave. Pep's biggest mistake. That's actually crazy if that's true, by the way. And I don't doubt it, because we've seen interviews where and I've looked into everything that Pep and Cole Palmer have said. From everything I can understand, that is the case. That Pep Guardiola was presented the opportunity to loan him out because Cole Palmer wanted game time, and he was given the ultimatum of either you leave or you stay, and he chose to leave, which is sad, man. Like, Cole Palmer was obviously a top talent. Anyone who watched City when Cole Palmer was there knows. Ooh, lovely little take there from Ait Nori around the corner. Man, the amount of technical ability our squad has is ridiculous. Like, just in that combination that I just watched then, we had Ait Nori, Shirky, and Reinders all link up. The technical ability is outrageous. Didn't Palmer say in an interview that he didn't want to leave? Yeah, he didn't. He didn't want to leave, but he didn't want to stay and not play. So he was like, because we didn't allow him to loan, because we didn't allow to loan him out. Oh, Marmouche with a little break on the edge. Is that a foul? Is that a penalty? No, it's a free kick on the edge. It's a free kick on the edge. Who takes the free kick? Who takes the free kick? Shirky or Marmouche? This is interesting. I want to know who our free kick taker is, because it used to be De Bruyne, right? Who's our free kick taker? And I know Gundogan used to take them as well at times. Honestly, love the little give and goes we've been doing. Yeah, this is the thing. I expected this season, though. Like, our team is technically ridiculous. Omar? I hope it's Omar, because I know we can strike him, but I know Shirky probably has a good free kick in his locker. Yeah, it's Marmouche. What do you think of Shirky playing as a 9? I don't really think he's playing as a 9. I think he's dropping deep. He's kind of playing that false 9 role. I don't mind it. He's good enough. I mean, he scored a goal, so we can't really complain. Marmouche and Shirky both want it, bro. You can see Shirky. You can see in Shirky's eyes, bro. Shirky fucking wants it, man. Marmouche should take it, though. Marmouche's ball striking ability is absurd. Like, I don't like that Pep is keeping so many old players. Yeah, I think that we should sell a couple of... We will sell a couple of them before the end of the season, for sure. I think we will. But we're taking our sweet-ass time to do it. We have too many players. Marmouche steps up. Blocked. Reinders with an effort. Wide. We have 7 minutes added on, by the way, guys. 7 minutes added on. How we get 7 minutes, bro? It's 4-0, man. Like, it's 4-0. Like, what's the point of adding 7 minutes on, bro? Like, Wolves are not scoring 4 goals in 7 minutes. Or 6 minutes now. Our team in five-a-side would cook. I think we'd have the best five-a-side team in the Premier League. Yeah, I'm confident of that. We'd have the best five-a-side team in the Premier League, for sure. Real quick, last 6 minutes, let's do it. Let's put together our five-a-side Man City team. Goalkeeper. I mean, look, we don't have Edison anymore, so let's just go Trafford, right? Although, do we just preempt Donnarumma signing? Do we go Donnarumma? Just a 6 foot. Oh, to be fair, Trafford's 6'6". Although he's like, the least looking 6'6" person I've ever seen in my life, Trafford. But anyway, Trafford and goal. And then defensively, I'm thinking five-a-side, right? You gotta be techie. You gotta be techie. You know what? I'm going John Stones, bro. I'm going Stones at centre back or defender. As one of my defenders. Who else? I'm gonna go Rodri. As like a centre back or like a defender. So I'm going wild here, boys. Rodri and fucking my brain's gone. My brain is actually gone right now. Okay, yeah. Rodri and Stones at the back. Oh fuck, we got Foden though. We got Foden. I was just about to go Shirky, Foden. Oh, I bottled it, boys. I bottled it. What am I doing? No. Okay, no. Whoa. Take Rodri out. Sorry. What are you guys doing? Trafford, Stones, Bob, Rodri, Shirky. I would take Rodri. Okay, I take Rodri out. I go Trafford, Stones, Bob, Foden, Shirky. Do you understand the technical ability of the players in that team? Wait, who's down? Sorry, I was too busy thinking my five-a-side City team that I literally... Is that Shirky? Yo, Shirky, get up, bro. Shirky, get up, man. Rodri, centre back, why not? Yeah, I was thinking that, but I was like, well, we've got John Stones. John Stones can... And from that point onwards, I just wanted to go with pure talent. And that's why I went with Foden, Shirky, and Bob. You guys sleeping on Savinho? I don't think I'm sleeping on him. I think he's got elite level potential for sure. It's difficult, man, because if he wants to leave, I don't think we should step in the way of him leaving. If he doesn't feel like he's up for the fight for the position, then I think we should just cash in. If we can get 70, 80 million. Oh, it's Nico Gonzalez, boys, that's down. That's Nico. I thought it was Shirky for a second. Nico, I hope he's all right. It seems like it's his shoulder that he's got discomfort with. Oh, no, it's not his shoulder. It's his joint. I think he's got a little bit of an issue with his joint in his elbow. Why is Marmoush not performing? To be fair, bro, he's just come off the bench and we're winning the game, and it's been... I think he's not had the greatest appearance off the bench, but Marmoush will be fine, man. Don't worry. Revert to. Yeah, exactly, man. All I'm seeing is one goal next to Shirky's name and 0 next to Foden. Next to Verts. City fans on Twitter are going to be rinsing that, by the way. His turning in control is a joke. Don't let last season change your mind. Foden? Yeah, no. Foden's one of the techiest players in the Premier League, bro. Like, Foden's a joy to watch, man. Like, when Foden's at it, bro, I love watching him, man. One of my favorite players to watch in world football. Savinho is so good, but his finishing is so bad. Literally, no. Like, literally. Okay, we've got a minute to survive, lads. A minute to survive at 4-0. By the way, when this game finishes, I am going to be ending the stream pretty much immediately, because I need to get some content out for both my YouTube and my TikTok. So, like match reaction wise. So I will be going as soon as this game ends. I'm going to preempt it and say, though, thanks for everyone for tuning into the stream. I'm going to be doing more consistent live streams for City games. So if you guys are a fan of that, then make sure you stay tuned. During the City games, I'll be during the City games, I will be streaming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I really do appreciate it, and it's good to hang out, man. Even though my camera is not working right now. But this is the first time I've done a stream in this setup. Like, I'm trying to do like a more professional setup. My camera's not accepting it. But yeah, 4-0. I think this is the last kick of the game right here. W stream. Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one, though. I'm just waiting for the end of the game, just so I can say we won 4-0. But it's been a great day, honestly. It's been a great day. Really big performance. But yeah, if you guys want to catch my my match reaction, it will be out like literally about 5-10 minutes after I finish my stream. This game is dragging on. Like, ref, just call it, bro. It's been an extra 40 seconds. Are we really playing to the exact time when we're winning 4-0? I guess we got a breakaway. If we make it 5, look, if we make it 5, I'm not going to complain. Shirky on the break here. Nice little back heel from Shirky. Surely that's it, right? Surely that's it. Ref, just call it, bro. Call it, man. All right, there we go. 4-0. 4-0. 4-0. Manchester City are beating Wolverhampton Wanderers 4-0. Yeah, really exciting game. I'm going to make a video about it right now. So if you guys do want to hear all of my thoughts about the game, even though you just watched a full fucking stream of me talking about the game, then tune into that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, though. And I'll see you guys for the next Manchester City game. But yeah, big performance today, despite a couple of defensive worries, but massive performance from Reinders. And that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.